So building custom shops in Minecraft is something that is very useful. Whether you're working on a server or you just want it for your creative world, or actually those are kind of the only two reasons, being able to have an easy shop setup is very useful. Well, here today, inside my somewhat questionable shop, I have 3 possibilities for a shop. You can either talk to a villager to get it, not yet, we're going to be filling that in. You can press a button to simply get it, or you can just open up a chest and take whatever it is you want. Now, commands as well as timestamps for all 3 of these things will be in the description, so feel free to check it out. Lastly, just to avoid any confusion, I just want to mention these commands will only work for Java Edition. So if you're on Pocket Edition or Console or anything else that's not Java Edition, these will not work. So I just want to get that out of the way. So the first design is going to be just using a villager. So we want to summon a villager with custom trades so that we can just open this guy up and trade whatever we want with him. So to do this, we're actually going to be using a website called MC Stacker, which I will link in the description. MC Stacker is really nice because it lets you generate commands to summon special things. So in this case, we're going to click /summon. We're just going to type in villager, and then we can scroll right down to where it says trades right here. Open this up, and we can basically just be customizing every single one of his trades. So in this case, let's say he's buying, I don't know, a diamond. And in fact, he is going to be buying 10 diamonds. And in exchange for that diamond, or those diamonds, under sell, we can set the item to an elytra. One other thing you're probably going to want if you want a shop villager is to change this no AI thing here from unset to true, so that your villager can't run away. Then we can just copy the command, pop back into Minecraft where our old villager is mysteriously missing, and paste the command into chat. And then we can just, as you can see, open this guy up and he has exactly the trade we specified. What a deal. Now keep in mind, if MC Stacker generates a really long command for you, you might actually have to paste it into a command block, place the command block down, and summon it with the command block. There should be no difference, but I just wanted to let you know that that is a possibility. Now moving on to probably the second most complicated method, we have the button. Unlike the villager, this button will actually require a few real command blocks. Now the first command just has to be run once, so you can just copy that from the description and paste it right into chat, and that's that. The next ones are, once again, going to actually involve command blocks, so I'm just going to break a hole in my wall here and put them out back here. You might want to actually hide them, I don't know. The first command is going to be inside of a repeating command block, so go ahead and paste it in. One other thing you're going to need to do inside here is change it from needs redstone to always active. And lastly, replace diamond with whatever your form of currency is going to be. So in my case, it is going to be a diamond, but you could have it be, say, an emerald, or an anvil, or anything you want. So you might notice once you start that up that your chat is going to get spammed with messages. Just run /gamerule commandBlockOutput false, and that will stop immediately. Now there will be 2 more commands which are actually activated by the button, so you're just going to want to put first an orange or impulse command block behind the button, and then a chain or kind of teal command block behind that, sort of so that the arrow on the side of the impulse command block is facing into the chain command block. So now you're just going to want to go ahead and paste the 2 commands from the description into here. Once you have those pasted in, there are a few changes you're going to need to make for your specific trade. So you're going to have to make a total of 4 changes to these 2 command blocks. The first one is the price, or the number of the item that you want it to take away from the person when they buy it. The second is the kind of item you want it to take away from the person when they buy it. The third is how many of the item you want it to give to the person. And the fourth is how many of that item you want to give to the person. So starting with the price in terms of how many items it takes away, that is found in both ones in the first command block, so both the one after diamond and the one right before the 2 dots back here, as well as the one in this command block before the 2 dots. The second one in this command block is actually the number of items you want it to give the person. Also in the second command block, here where it says golden apple, you want to change that to whatever item you want the person to receive, and back here, you want to change this diamond to whatever item you want it to take away. So once you have all those changes set up, you should actually just be able to press the button and start making trades. And as you can see, if I actually burn through all my money and then try to buy another one, it won't work because I'm out of money. Finally, the last design, the chest, actually only requires repeating command blocks, or rather a chain of repeating command blocks essentially. So you have one repeating command block and then 3 chain command blocks. Make sure of 2 things. Number 1, the first blue command block should be set to always active instead of needs redstone. And second of all, the arrows on the side of each command block should point towards the next command block. Now, you just have to paste the 4 commands from the description into these command blocks. Once you have your commands pasted in, there are a total of 5 changes you're going to have to make based on what exactly you're doing for your trade. Change number 1 is you're going to have to change the coordinates in the example commands here to the actual coordinates of your chest. Change number 2, you have to make it so that it actually takes away the right item. Change number 3, you have to make it so it actually takes away the right number of the right item. Change number 4, you have to make it so it actually gives you the right item, and change number 5, you actually have to make it so that it gives you the right number of the right item. So, let's just go ahead and go in order, if I can remember the order that I said. The coordinates take place in blocks number 2, 3, and 4, and in all 3 command blocks, it is right back here at the beginning of the command. So just take the coordinates of whatever your chest is at, and replace these coordinates with whatever you get. Change number 2, making it take away the right item, you have to change blocks 1 and 2. In both cases, it is right here, right by the end, so that's pretty easy to change to whatever item you want. Change number 3, the exact price of the item, is changed twice in command block 2 and once in command block 3. In command block 2, it is right here, and also right up here, and in command block 3, it is only right back here. Change number 4, or what item you want it to give you, is probably the most annoying change to make. It takes place in command blocks 2, 3, and 4. In both 2 and 3, you have to go way back to the beginning of the command, or not quite the beginning, but here where it says chest, change this turtle helmet to whatever item you want it to be. In addition, in number 3, you need to change it right here at the end, which is a bit easier. And in number 4, you have to also change it right here at the end. Change number 5, or how many of the item you want it to give you, is only right here in the last command block, right where here at the very end where it says 1, just make it literally any number. And once you get those 4 command blocks set up properly, you can open up this chest. As you can see, I do not have the proper currency, so if I click on this turtle shell, I cannot actually take it. Although as you can see, if I show up with 5 diamonds now, I can actually take the turtle shell, and all is handy dandy. I think that just about does it for these 3 designs. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you found this video useful, or at least entertaining. If you did, feel free to leave a like or subscribe. If you have any questions, or need help, or want to give suggestions, or just about anything, feel free to leave me a comment. I will do my best to respond. And with that, I will see you next time. Goodbye.